Alright folks, howdy, this is take 2 of this video. I'm going to be doing the Clinchfield Railroad scenario, taking out the Empties. You'll be taking Empties to Hashi Branch today for loading. There will be a meet at Delano when you will need to wait, where you will need to wait for a southbound train. So let's do it. So today is Saturday, August 8th, 2020. The world is still on fire from coronavirus. And I'm still pretty bored. Not gonna lie. I literally just bought this route a few minutes ago. And unfortunately it was not on sale. So I kinda had to splurge for it, but that's okay. From what I can tell, it looks to be pretty great. But I'm very excited to play my first scenario here with you guys. I figure that's the best way to do it. Also, these loading screens just keep getting better and better. The screenshots they get. I haven't actually tried to submit any to Dovetail. I should, though. Anyways, I'm pretty excited to do this scenario. Clinchfield is all coal, so we've got SD-40s and F units. You can also get U-boats, GE U-boats, on Steam, but they're $20, and I'm not spending any more after what I spent on this route, let me tell you. Not cheap. That would be the one complaint about this game, is you basically have to wait for sales to get really good routes. And even then, if they're new, they probably won't go on sale. Like, they had the summer sale recently, and this route wasn't on sale. So I figured, you know what, I wanted to get it sometime this year. So, hello engineer, you are in charge of taking these empty cars to Hashi Branch for loading. You may proceed once the southbound coal train has passed. I'm gonna go slow here. So, the last time I tried to record this, the game crashed. Ran out of memory, something like that. So I'm hoping that does not happen again. I'm gonna put it forward. Release our brakes. Sure the lights are on. Oh, we are going backwards. That is not what we want. Get these nice black F units here. There we go. Now we're rolling forward. Got a nice little horn. Alright. So off we go. Now, I don't really see much of a restricting signal here. Just proceed with caution there. Alright, let me actually, just because I'm concerned, there really isn't. I'm not seeing a southbound. Oh, right there. Oh. Oh yeah, I need to stop. It is a good thing I checked that. In fact, I'm going to reverse a little bit. Come on, baby. Let's get out of the way. Quickly, quickly. There we go. I think that should be good. If the train would stop. For that to happen, I need to have the right brakes. There we go. Everything's all set. We just avoided a collision. How about that? I hear that southbound coming. I thought. Let's see where he is on the map. That's the wrong thing. Ah, there he is. There he comes. Couple of SD40s. He'll just be friendly. Is he loaded or empty? Oh no, he's loaded. I'm empty. Now, any minute now, we'll get going. You gotta love the railroad waiting game. You're not given priority, so you gotta wait for the guy who is. Notice there's a lot of different sized coal hoppers right here. It's kind of weird. I don't know if that's how they really did it on the Clinchfield, or if that's just how they built the consists for the game. Either way, coal's getting loaded and shipped. He's a long one. But I'm a long one too, realistically. Got that air hissing away. Because it's keeping me on the hill. Alright, there's his caboose. Notch up here so I'm ready. Release. We should be ready to go. Hopefully we don't get any wheel slip here. Going backwards a little bit. Come on. There we go. There we go, there's some sand. Alrighty, here we go. I don't know when the next speed limit is going to be. I know this isn't a very fast route. Oh, that's Come on, slow down. There we go. And we got quite a hefty speeding penalty there. That's my fault. What are you gonna do? It happens. Gotta make sure we navigate through here, right? Love this old air horn. But we are on our way. Welcome to the Clinchfield, ladies and gentlemen. Not a very big railroad, but an interesting one. Definitely a coal hauler. They hauled other freight too, but their primary commodity was coal. And then the Seaboard took over, I believe, in the late 70s, early 80s. And then CSX, who still operates the line to this day. It's now known as the CSX Kingsport sub. It'll be interesting to see if there are any modernizations of the routes for CSX equipment in the future. Looks like we're coming up on a tunnel and on 30. Let's take a look at the train. Nice long coal train, empty coal train, I should say. Black F units. Give us some more throttle. Got quite the grade here, 1.8%. And a crossing coming up. It's like a logging operation throughout here. I don't know where that crossing is. I'm not seeing one. Oh well, I guess we'll figure it out. Oh, there's a mine. Oh, there's the crossing. Yeah, this grade is really having to work it. Pretty steep. It dropped down 0.3%, but that's not much. Here's one of the coal loaders. Looks like you got 3 hoppers over there. Now we've got a 25-mile-an-hour limit. Hey, I'll take it. It's a decent pace. Alright, so I'm going to cut this part of the video right here, as is tradition on my channel. Tradition? What the heck? And I'll see you guys in just a few minutes once we get closer to our destination. Okay, we're back, and we're closer to our destination. We're about 8 miles out. We've had at least 2 meets along the line, and they've been mostly pretty good. I mean, I haven't really run into much trouble with them. Not that I would, but all the switches are set right, so no head-on collisions for me, thankfully. Although we almost had one at the beginning there, huh? But yeah, this route has been really interesting because it's a lot of single track, aside from these long sidings. But overall, the scenery is pretty much the same as what you're seeing right now. Just sort of tunnel through the trees, actual tunnels pop up, and mostly single track. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. This is the first real section where I'm able to actually put on some throttle and get some speed. Now, by now, you should all know how I feel about downhill sections of railroads in this game. But I'll be completely honest with you, I've been having fun, even though it's been mostly downhill. Haven't really had to use my dynamics much, except for that one clip that you saw. Or should have seen if I put it in here. Having a lot of problems with my encoder, so I had to switch over to another encoder. It'd be nice if it'll be 30 miles an hour to our destination, but something tells me it won't be. But yeah, what you're seeing now, mostly single track, that's what this route is. Single track through the mountains, hauling coal, with some occasional sidings. And I'll be honest, I don't think I'm going to get the best rating on this because I screwed up at the beginning by going past the one signal. I think that's really going to hamper my points. We'll see, but I'm not confident. And plus, I got more speeding penalties. So, yay. typical passenger station. There weren't too many passenger stations on the Clinchfield from what I know. There weren't too many passenger trains in general, and they were pretty short. So that's fascinating. But they did have passenger service. Throttle up a little bit. Get some nice speed going so we can sort of wrap this whole thing up. If I have to cut towards the end, I will. But yeah, I love the scenery here. This really is mountain railroading. And I know there's a lot of mountain railroading routes in Train Simulator, at least for North America. I'm sure there are people who want a little bit more than that, but who knows what's coming next. I don't. But I look forward to whatever it is. Hopefully it's something CSX. But who knows? We got another tunnel coming up. Another short tunnel. It's been a lot of short tunnels on this line. You notice there's a lot of stuttering because there's a lot of texture pop-ins. I've seen some out-of-place textures. It's not a perfect route. Some rocks texture sticking out. Some bridge beam texture sticking right up in the middle of the track, scaring me to death, thinking I'm going to derail. Oh boy. It is certainly not perfect, but it is a good route. Indeed it is. The scenery can get a little boring if, you're expecting a whole lot. If you're expecting, passing trains on double track, then you're not going to see a whole lot of that except for the ones on the sidings. A largely single track railroad. Kind of old-fashioned in that sense. And I think that's pretty neat. Alright, what do we got here? Have a clear? Yeah, it looks like a clear. That's a clear. Should be clear all the way to our destination. I think that's where we have to stop to let another train through, and then we'll be done with the scenario. I'm liking, though, that they have a section of sort of flatland running here. Even if it is stuttery as all heck. If you heard my phone, I apologize. I just got a message. My ringtone is a white auto bell, a Graham White auto bell, I believe. It does confuse me when I'm playing games where that is the standard bell sound, or watching a video with it. See, there's some texture pop-in right there at that tunnel. Not pop-in, but just standing out. I don't know if that's supposed to be just the look of the tunnel, or what? Did I say bridge? I meant tunnel. I don't know. Alright, 6 miles to go, and I think for the sake of time, I'm going to cut it right here, so there's only like 2 or 3 minutes left in the video. So, I'll see you in just a few seconds. Alright kids, well, here we are. Delano passing track. Coming up in just a few feet here. I've actually got to apply some brake to get ready for the speed limit here. There we go, and there's a meet. So we just gotta line the whole train up onto the siding and make sure it's clear. So to do that, yeah, I know we're speeding. Alright. So we gotta line up this long train all the way down this siding. Already got a couple of GP9s by the looks of things, and there are so many trees. It's hard to keep the FOV in check. Wow. Wow. Okay, so it looks like... Okay, the rest of the train is still in the tunnel, so... It's gonna take me a little bit to line her up here. But hopefully we can get the whole train onto the yellow with no problems. Going smooth so far. Just still got a long bit of train to go. I'm going to use the graph below to line it up. Okay, there's the end of the train. Not that I need that view now. Slow and steady. That, kids, is how you win the race. And I apologize for all of the trees in the way. There's really not a whole lot I can do there about that. Except I have this view. That is one handsome looking coal train. Empty coal train. Definitely take a screenshot of that. And of that. Don't want any more speeding penalties. Back in the cab. I hope you guys enjoyed this little journey through the Clinchfield. Hopefully I'll have more Clinchfield videos to come. Maybe I'll do one where we actually load some coal. But for a start, this was pretty good. I really enjoy this route. I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. I mean, there are a few texture problems and pop-in, and there's a bit of stuttering, as you guys can see. But overall, I think it's a very solid route. I really do. I know the scenery is kind of samey, but I guess you could really say that about any route in the game. So I'm going to stop at the signal. Try to line her up real good. Nice little creek bed on the right here. Any second. These are always hard because you have to make sure the train is right kind of on the nose of the signal. That's what the game wants. I mean, I could stop the train here and it would be a success, but I want to do it the right way. Alright, here we go. And that'll do. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that little trip. And I'll see you in the next video. This has been Orange Cactus Productions. God bless. Have a good one, and I'll see you sometime down the line. Peace.